All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Week 4 college football. We got 3 plays that we want to jump into and talk about today. Last week, we go 2 and 3. A couple of those games just did not go the way we thought, but we're hoping to bounce back here. We did not lose too much off the top thanks to our ride of the day, which was coming in from Dennis for FSU -2.5 on a Friday night game. We celebrated that win. Shout out to Dennis, guys. If you don't know what the ride of the day is, all you have to do is use hashtag ride of the day and give me a play in the comments, and I'll be jumping on board with one person in the comments. You guys will get a shout out, win or loss, in the next video. Now, obviously we don't have the camera, we don't have the mic, we don't have the graphics this week. We are traveling, so we're making do with what we have here and getting the videos out to you guys. So hopefully you don't mind that. But like I said, we got 3 plays to jump into today, and we're starting it off with Michigan State taking on Minnesota here. Now, Michigan State 2.5-point dogs. We rolled the dice with them last week. Didn't exactly work out. We did not get the dub with Michigan State, which was unfortunate because I really felt strong about that. A lot of research pointed to them as underdogs, and I honestly thought that they had a chance at taking the win. Didn't happen, was a loss for us, but we're rolling the dice with Michigan State yet again. Again, 2.5-point dogs here. I think that this line is a little bit of an overreaction to last week. Minnesota has covered every single game of the season. They look pretty good. Their last 8 games against Michigan State here, they're 7-1 against the spread. But keep in mind, Minnesota has been an underdog in every single one of those games. You finally have a game here where Michigan State is an underdog, and I think that they take these points. Again, I think this is an overreaction to last week's games where Minnesota looks good, Michigan State doesn't cover, and all of a sudden Minnesota comes here as road favorite. So I like Michigan State here at home. Take the points, +2.5. That is our first play of the day. Next up, we have another underdog, a fairly big underdog here, and then we're going to Wyoming here. Wyoming is taking on excuse me as I pull up my notes here. Wyoming taking on BYU. BYU at home here, -22.5. And quite frankly, when I look at this, I just think that this is a way too big of a number. Wyoming 2-1 against the spread here. BYU also 2-1. They are the better team. I think BYU wins this game, but I think Wyoming's a little bit tougher of a team. They looked good against Air Force last week. BYU last week looked like they got dominated up front and didn't seem like they were playing tough football. We are going to go with the tougher team in this one. I think that 22.5 is a lot of points to give if you're BYU. And I think Wyoming keeps us to maybe 2 scores, maybe 15 points max. So Wyoming +22.5 is our second play here. All right, last play, we finally have a favorite. We have 2 underdogs here. We have Michigan State and Wyoming. Make sure to drop your hashtag ride of the day in the comments so I can jump on board with one more pick here. But we have a favorite here. We have Michigan -17. Now, it is a decent amount of points when you first hear about it and you first look at it, but I do think that Michigan is by far the better team when you look at this matchup against Maryland. Michigan's averaged, or they've scored over 51 plus points in every single game this season. Now, Maryland is by far the hardest matchup they've had. They have not played anyone truly worth noting, I guess, but I do think that when I first saw this game, I would have thought it would be like a 21-ish, maybe 19 to 21 point spread for Michigan at home here, and all of a sudden it comes in at 17, and I think that we jump on that right away. I think that Michigan wins this game by 20 plus points. This offense just looks a little too fast and a little too sparky and explosive for Maryland to contain, so I'm going with Michigan here, -17 for the third pick in this video. Guys, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. We do have a giveaway coming at 11,000 subscribers. We are almost there, so make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell people to hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for upcoming details for the giveaway. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's win some money this weekend. Peace out.